Here is a question to think about. Why do the rich always use Nevis trusts to protect everything they own, all of their assets, make sure they are shielded from lawsuit, all of their legacy planning secure in Nevis through a trust? I'm going to explain it in this video and how you can use it, if you should use it, and the best options. Let's simply break down what a Nevis trust is. A Nevis trust is a legal structure formed in the Caribbean island of Nevis. Now what you transfer all of your assets to the trust and they are no longer legally yours. Of course they're still yours and you still get all of the benefits from it, but legally, on paper, they are not yours. They're controlled by a trustee based on the rules you set, and obviously our company builds this formation for you. A big disclaimer, this is not financial advice, this is not legal advice, but I am telling you right now, this is not hiding money, it's protecting it. Legally and permanently with the most best secure option we can find for offshore trusts, at least one of them, the most globally adopted for the ultra wealthy. So what this looks like, as we can see here, you, who are the client or the settler, goes into a Nevis trust, Peakmore Trust Limited, we have that because that's our company. And then it goes down to a holding company, which is owned by the trust. And then after that, it goes into the operating companies, whether that's British Virgin Islands, Hong Kong or UAE. And then of course it goes into your bank accounts and your assets. It's very simple, but it's legal, secure, and has the best security in place. Why is Nevis so powerful? Why is it so powerful compared to some of the other legal offshore trust structures that you can get? Let me tell you why. Because it is built for maximum legal protection. It is built for this purpose, literally. So foreign courts are ignored, right? Now this is a very important part. If someone is trying to sue you like a creditor, they must post 100,000 bond just to attempt it. So immediately this gets rid of about 99% of cases. Unless you're really deep in some shit and people are after you with everything they got, which even if that is the case, I'm sure we can help you. But either way, yes, about 99% of people trying to sue you, completely gone, out of the picture, never going to happen. Now in Nevis, there is no public records, total privacy. Setup takes only 5 to 7 days, sometimes a bit shorter, sometimes a bit longer, depending on the complexity of the trust that you need specifically. Used by top real estate planners, fund managers and entrepreneurs, right? Hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs daily, monthly are using this. Some all the way up to billionaires, to small, medium businesses. However, we do recommend that this goes to medium and large businesses and beyond, with a lot of assets to protect. So let's break it down a little bit on this flow chart, which we could have done a much better job, but we just made it quickly. Now, it doesn't really matter, just giving you a basic idea. We will handle everything for you. So of course, it goes from the Nevis Trust, protector, optional, to the offshore holding companies, whether that's British Virgin Islands, Hong Kong or whatever else. A Jersey foundation is optional. Now this adds governance and helps with the payroll control. And then of course it goes into the operation businesses and then into the assets or into the assets, whether that's your bank, your crypto or whatever you might have. The distributions are paid via the trust, the payroll or the dividends. It's very simple. It starts with the Nevis Trust, which is a bulletproof asset protection. Foreign courts completely ignored. 100,000 bond just to try to sue. Assets no longer legally yours, but of course they still benefit you. Complete privacy, very fast setup. Step 2 goes to the offshore holding company, plus with the Jersey optional choice. The trust owns the BVI/HK, British Virgin Islands, Hong Kong, company for tax efficiency and clean ownership. Then the holding company owns all the operations and accounts. And as I already mentioned, the Jersey Foundation is optional, which helps governance and payroll control as an extra layer if it needs in your situation. Step 3, the operating companies and the assets separate. UAE, Woman, UK entities for each business asset, again, depending on your situation, why you need to trust. We'll set it up all for you, personalized to make sure it is the best you can get. For risk control, you have options to split the crypto, the banking, whatever else you might have. Maybe it's Forex, maybe it's dividends. Who needs this? Now, this option is not just for billionaires. Nevis trusts are perfect for entrepreneurs with high revenue, crypto and high risk traders. I'm going to add into that high risk industries as well, because oftentimes you're trying to get sued a lot and you have many legal problems. But as long as you are legal, we are there to help you. Now, investors with global exposure, they need the protection and the privacy. Families protecting generational wealth. So much of this wealth flows through places like Nevis, the Cayman Islands, Hong Kong, and we do all of it. Again, big disclaimer, this is all legal. We do everything legal. We have everything set up. We've done this for hundreds of people and people who are moving abroad or facing legal risks. So the Nevis is perfect for asset protection, privacy, and secure setup. What does the trust actually do? So the trust does this for you or your business or assets. Lawsuit protection. Your assets are completely safe. Estate planning. Pass down wealth outside of probate. Tax efficiency. When combined with proper structures, this is going to help your tax deficit a lot. Privacy. No public name, no digital trail. You can be calm. And of course, all of this means that you get peace of mind. Your life's work is protected. All of your hard-earned assets protected. All of your wealth protected. Generational wealth protected. You can pass everything down. The beneficiaries can be your family, and we set all of that up for you. So let's go over some common myths. Now, as I've already stated 2 times in this video, I have to do it again. Is this legal? It is 100% legal. Okay, so we've made a big mistake here. That's an X. Should not be an X. Is this early? Damn it, my mistake, Tommy. Guys, don't listen to that. Makes me sound like an idiot. So yeah, of course, 100% legal when declared properly, which we do for you. That is the service. Will I lose control? Absolutely not. You define the rules. You add a protector, and you can adjust over time. It's flexible. Is this expensive? No, it's not expensive. The setup starts around 3.5k to 8k. It can go up to more depending on your situation, but it protects millions. This is how smart money thinks long term and preserves the wealth. This is the difference between the average entrepreneur and the person building generational wealth. How to get started? We will help you build trust. We help you form the companies, set up compliant banking, do everything legally, fast, efficiently. Now, if this sounds like something you need, then DM or email us. I'll leave that in the bio. Now, we represent Forward Point Solutions. If you want direct contact, then speak to me. I'll leave my Telegram, my Instagram, and an email down below. And yeah, we build in